The 20-2 frequency is all about movement and this emotional resiliency. So if you do have the 20-2 in a karmic placement of your soul contract chart, that could show up a multitude of ways. First, you may have grown up in a very rigid household, whether it was religiously rigid or your parents were just strict, and you had to live within these confines or these rules. And that structure was fed to you, and that is what you get, and you get what you get kind of thing. It is something that, because the 20 wants a lot of movement, it may show up where you were just so rigid in your household and in the way you moved and lived life, that then you just got to that point where you're like, I'm going to rebel. This is not for me. So I'm going to go to the exact extreme opposite of this frequency. Maybe you had moments of breaking rules or being rebellious. Maybe you had a little bit of a criminal tendency. And this is not for everybody, but this is really just to show the extreme range of how this energy can play out. One of the main lessons for this 20 frequency is called war to peace. So maybe you actually went to war, or you are at war with people in your life all the time. You may have this internal struggle where you are at war with yourself all the time. And the thing is, you are meant to learn that your peace is more valuable than anything else, especially for you, because if you constantly are at war internally or with other people, this can create this physical illness within your body. Okay, we are meant to just not be so rigid, because that may have very likely showed up for you if you have this frequency in a karmic aspect. Because you want to move and you want to travel and explore and try new things and new ideas, you break free from this rigid and very structured and limited belief structure that has been placed for you in your life. Okay, and that may subject you to lots of up and down mood swings. And part of that element that ties in here too is because of that lack of emotional resiliency, you react. So when you're arguing with people, or when someone is confronting you or talking to you and you don't agree, or you may feel like you're in this place of conflict, instead of saying, you know what, you're right, I'm walking away, your emotions get the best of you and you react. And now you're both at war. You're both at each other's throats when you don't have to be in that space. And it's about learning to find that peace in your life and what works for you. Whatever it is that works for you, find it and stick with it. You may also have a hard time in relationships, because it's like you want to be in a relationship, but you also want your freedom to do what you want to do. So it's about finding that beautiful balance, or even telling your partner, listen, I want to be with you, but I also want to be able to do X, Y, and Z. And if that is something that they can agree with, that they can get on board with, that can be a beautiful way to help balance out this 20-2 energy. Okay, and again, making sure to choose peace over anything else in your life is going to get you the most positive result. And really, because it's such a tough thing to break through, is going to be your greatest gift. So remember, we are not meant to stay in the karmic challenges of this frequency or any frequency. We are meant to come to the beauty side of it. Okay, so don't give up. Just keep working and healing. And as you grow, you will start coming to that beautiful bright side. To get a full understanding and a full picture of what this energy looks like in your life, be sure to check out how it plays out in all the other aspects. Even if, for example, this is a number frequency that you have in your karma, you also want to see how it plays out in your talents and your goals, because you are meant to break through the negative aspects of each frequency to get to the positive end. Also, be sure to check out all the energies on your chart. And also, please, as always, like, subscribe, and share the content. It is the best way to support me. Thank you so much.